followed the river through the city lights, past crowded streets and endless signs. Then I found a place so calm and bright, like a hidden story waiting inside. The trees were dancing in the summer air, the sky felt softer than anywhere. I didn't know what I would find, but something told me to take my time. Far from the noise, far from the rush, a different side of soul appeared. In a quiet place, and so time begins to slow. Every step feels like a photograph, every room begins to glow. In a quiet place, and so stories gently flow. You don't need to know them all to feel their warmth and wonder grow. Faces from places I've never known, pieces of lives from long ago, standing here beneath the light. The distance somehow feels so small. No need for words I can understand. Beauty speaks in every land, a simple moment, clear and true, and suddenly Korea feels new. Some journeys start with famous roads, some begin where silence grows. And in this place I came to see a different world remembering me. In a quiet place, and so time begins to slow. Every step feels like a photograph, every room begins to glow. In a quiet place, and so stories gently flow. You don't need to know them all to feel their warmth and wonder grow. A quiet place, a peaceful day, a memory I'll take away from Seoul.
I stepped inside a quiet room where sunlight danced across the floor. The city seemed so far away beyond the museum doors. I didn't know the names or dates, I didn't need to understand. There was something in the air, like a story close at hand. No voices spoke, no pages turned, yet time was everywhere. I'm walking through time this afternoon, one step at a time, one room at a time. Every corner holds a different view, like pieces of a life once lived. I'm walking through time this afternoon, slowly following the light. And though the years are far away, they don't feel distant tonight. A simple shape, a painted line, a trace of someone long before. Across the years, across the world, we may not be so different after all. The quiet halls invite me in to slow my pace and stay a while. Some places leave a photograph, this place leaves a feeling behind. No need for words, no need for names, the moment says enough. I'm walking through time this afternoon, one step at a time, one room at a time. Every corner holds a different view, like pieces of a life once lived. I'm walking through time this afternoon, slowly following the light. And though the years are far away, they don't feel distant tonight. Maybe every journey starts with a simple open door, a chance to see another world and understand a little more. I'm walking through time this afternoon, one step at a time, one room at a time. Every corner holds a different view, like pieces of a life once lived. I'm walking through time this afternoon, slowly following the light. And when I leave, I'll carry home a memory warm and bright, a quiet hall, a gentle light, an afternoon I'll remember for a long, long time.
I stood there for a little while, looking at a distant smile, someone from another day, yet it didn't feel so far away. I don't know the life they knew, the roads they walked, the skies they viewed, but something in their gentle eyes felt familiar somehow tonight. Though the years have come and gone, some feelings still live on. A face across time, looking back at me, through the quiet passing years, across 1,000 memories. A face across time, smiling silently. Different worlds, different lives, yet not so different, it seems. Did they watch the evening sky, wonder where their dreams would fly? Did they laugh and love and wait for moments they could not create? The world has changed in many ways, but hearts still move through hopeful days. And standing here I start to see how close the distant past can be. The years may carry stories far, but people are who people are. A face across time, looking back at me, through the quiet passing years, across 1,000 memories. A face across time, smiling silently. Different worlds, different lives, yet not so different, it seems. Maybe that's the reason why some moments never truly fade. A simple look, a gentle smile can cross the centuries unchanged. A face across time, looking back at me. More than history on a wall, more than something old to see. A face across time, smiling silently. And for a moment, here tonight, the distance disappears completely. A quiet smile, a passing glance, a story carried through time.
I walked into a quiet room, not knowing what I'd find. Just another stop along the way, another place in time. Then something caught the morning light and made me look again. A crown of gold behind the glass, unlike anything I'd seen. Not big, not loud, but somehow hard to leave behind. I can't stop looking at it. Every little detail shines. Someone made this with their hands more than 1,000 years ago. I can't stop wondering who they were and what they dreamed. Standing here in front of me across all this time. Branches reach toward the sky like a tree made out of gold. Simple shapes and careful lines, a story never told. No words are written on its face, no voice explains its past. Yet somehow in the silent room it still has much to say. No magic, no legend, just something beautifully real. Shines. Someone made this with their hands more than 1,000 years ago. I can't stop wondering who they were and what they dreamed. Standing here in front of me across all this time. Korea, I didn't know this story. Now it's one I'll always remember. I can't stop looking at it. A moment frozen in gold. Not inside a history book, but right before ancient Korea to someone like me. A quiet room, a crown of gold, and a memory I'll take home. In a room of quiet light, I find a face that does not speak. No movement, no sound, yet something here is listening. A hand beneath the chin, eyes resting somewhere beyond time. Not searching, not waiting, simply being. And in that gentle smile the world grows still. The noise fades away, the hours slow down. I do not know your thoughts, yet somehow I understand. People pass through these halls, carrying memories and names. But here, everything becomes lighter. The curve of a finger, the balance of a pose. Nothing asks for attention, yet nothing is forgotten. And in that gentle smile the world grows still. The noise fades away, the hours slow down. I do not know your thoughts, yet somehow I understand. 1,000 years have come and gone. Cities have changed, roads have changed, languages have changed. Yet this silence remains, and somehow it feels familiar. In that gentle smile, there is no beginning, there is no end, only a quiet moment held forever. And standing here for just a little while, so am I. No words, no answers, only stillness and a smile. Long ago, beneath the mountain sky, a bell was cast for a kingdom's prayer. Bronze and fire, hands and hope, shaped into a voice for generations to hear. Yet people tell a story, one carried softly across the years. A sound in the distance, a whisper in the wind, a legend remembered whenever the bell begins. Emil, can you hear it calling across the valleys, across the centuries? Emil, floating through the morning mist, a single note that never disappears. Some Some say a mother's love lives within the bronze. Some say a child's voice still rides upon the air. No one knows for certain, yet every time it rings, the old story awakens once again. The mountains listen, the rivers answer, and time stands still for just a moment. Emil, can you hear it calling across the valleys, across the centuries? Emil, floating through the morning mist, a single note that never disappears. Empires faded, roads have changed, the world keeps turning, still the bell remains. Not only metal, not only sound, but memory given a voice. Can you hear it calling through every generation, through every dream? Emil, the echo carries onward from ancient Korea into the hearts of those who listen. One bell, one story, one endless echo.
I thought it was only bronze resting quietly behind the glass. Then I looked a little closer and found a world inside. Mountains rising toward the sky, birds waiting on the wind, hidden stories in every corner, more than I first imagined. A dragon below, a phoenix above, and between them 1,000 tiny wonders. There's a mountain in bronze filled with dreams, and rivers filled with animals and clouds frozen in a single moment. There's a mountain in bronze where imagination lives forever, a small world made by human hands, still inviting us inside. Hunters walk among the trees, musicians gather near the hills, birds fly over distant valleys, life appears in every shape. No words explain the journey, no map shows where to begin, yet every path leads somewhere new each time I look again. A dragon below, a phoenix above, and between them 1,000 tiny wonders. There's a mountain in bronze filled with dreams, and rivers filled with animals and clouds frozen in a single moment.
walk through centuries today, golden crowns and ancient dreams, silent smiles and distant echoes, stories resting in between. Now the sunlight fills the hallway, and the city comes in view. Glass and steel beyond the window, standing where the old ones grew. The past is not behind me, it's walking by my side. Looking out from the museum window, soul stretches toward the sky. Ancient stories still unfolding in every street and every line. Looking out from the museum window, the centuries feel close somehow. What I saw inside those galleries is living all around me now. People hurry through the station, cars move softly down the road. Yet beneath this modern rhythm flows a much older soul. Every building tells a new story, every face a different song. Past and present moving together like they've always belonged. The past is not behind me, it's walking by my side. Looking out from the museum window, soul stretches toward the sky. Ancient stories still unfolding in every street and every light. Looking out from the museum window, the centuries feel close somehow. What I saw inside those galleries is living all around me now. History isn't sleeping inside a room of stone. It's breathing through the city and every step I roam. Looking out from the museum window, I finally understand. The story never really ended, it simply changed its hands. Looking out from the museum window, the old and new combined. Somewhere in that meeting place, I leave a peace of mind. A window, a city, a story still alive. Each block of wood holds a breath of time, carved by hands that never met each other, yet worked as one, letter by letter, line by line. A world was carefully preserved. Not for glory, not for power, but for memory. When everything was burning, something chose to remain. Words pressed into wood, like thoughts pressed into stone. Not spoken aloud, but always present. 80,000 blocks of memory, waiting in silence, not forgotten, not erased, just carried forward. 80,000 blocks of memory, a human promise to time itself. Storms passed over the mountain, centuries changed their shape, but the words stayed still, as if listening to those who would come later. No name remains on every hand that touched the wood, but the effort remains, layered in silence. 80,000 blocks of memory, still speaking softly across the distance of 1,000 years, not as belief, but as human effort. Ink has faded, wood has aged, but the memory remains.
The King's dream beyond the walls. Across the fields a vision rose, stone by stone against the sky. Not built for war alone, but where a nation's hopes could fly. The gates stand proud in morning light, the watchtowers touch the dawn. A dream of wisdom and reform, long after kings are gone. Every brick remembers, every path still leads to a future once imagined, beyond the age of kings, beyond the walls. The dream lives on across the years, through every storm. A city built with hope and heart, a promise shining bright. The King who looked beyond his time still guides us through the night. Engineers and scholars came, drawing plans the world had never seen. Ancient strength and modern thought together in one dream. The winds of change were rising, carried through the gates, a vision meant for generations, not merely for one age. Can you hear the footsteps echo through the storm? The future they imagined has become our own. Beyond the walls, the dream remains. Through countless seasons, through joy and pain, the towers still are watching, the stars still shine above, a monument to courage, to wisdom and to love. The walls endure, the dream survives, and through the centuries, the vision stays alive.
No one remembers my name. No one remembers my name. Not the shape of my face, not the sound of my voice. The years carried them away. But one morning, a child stands before something I made and stops. I lifted stone, I carved wood, I melted bronze. I worked beneath summer skies and winter winds, never knowing if tomorrow would remember. No one remembers my name, and that is alright, the work remained. The bell still sings, the tower still stands, the story continued without me. Another hand followed mine, then another and another, across centuries, building, repairing, protecting, a chain with no beginning, no end. Perhaps this is enough, not to be remembered, but to leave behind something worth finding. No one remembers my name, yet here you are, standing before the same stone, listening to the same bell, watching the same sky across 1,000 years. The names disappeared, the work remained, and perhaps that was always the dream.
wide streets and endless signs. Then I found a place so calm and bright, like a hidden story waiting inside. The trees were dancing in the summer air. The sky felt softer than anywhere. I didn't know what I would find, but something told me to take my time. Far from the noise, far from the rush, a different side of soul appeared in a quiet place in Seoul. Time begins to slow. Every step feels like a photograph. Every room begins to glow in a quiet place in Seoul. Stories gently flow. You don't need to know them all to feel their warmth and wonder grow. Faces from places I've never known, pieces of lives from long ago, standing here beneath the light. The distance somehow feels so small. No need for words I can't understand. Beauty speaks in every land. A simple moment, clear and true, and suddenly Korea feels new. Some journeys start with famous roads, some begin where silence grows. And in this place I came to see a different world remembering me. In a quiet place in Seoul, time begins to slow. Every step feels like a photograph. Every room begins to glow. In a quiet place in Seoul, stories gently flow. You don't need to know them all to feel their warmth and wonder grow. A quiet place, a peaceful day, a memory I'll take away from Seoul.
I stepped inside a quiet room where sunlight danced across the floor. The city seemed so far away beyond the museum doors. I didn't know the names or dates, I didn't need to understand. There was something in the air, like a story close at hand. No voices spoke, no pages turned, yet time was everywhere. I'm walking through time this afternoon, one step at a time, one room at a time. Every corner holds a different view, like pieces of a life once lived. I'm walking through time this afternoon, slowly following the light. And though the years are far away, they don't feel distant tonight. A simple shape, a painted line, a trace of someone long before. Across the years, across the world, we may not be so different after all. The quiet halls invite me in to slow my pace and stay a while. Some places leave a photograph, this place leaves a feeling behind. No need for words, no need for names, the moment says enough. I'm walking through time this afternoon, one step at a time, one room at a time. Every corner holds a different view, like pieces of a life once lived. I'm walking through time this afternoon, slowly following the light. And though the begin tonight. Maybe every journey starts with a simple open door, a chance to see another world and understand a little more. I'm walking through time this afternoon, one step at a time, one room at a time. Every corner holds a different view, like pieces of a life once lived. I'm walking through time this afternoon, slowly following the light. And when I leave, I'll carry home a memory warm and bright. A quiet hall, a gentle light, an afternoon I'll remember for a long, long time.
I stood there for a little while, looking at a distant smile, someone from another day, yet it didn't feel so far away. I don't know the life they knew, the roads they walked, the skies they viewed, but something in their gentle eyes felt familiar somehow tonight. Though the years have come and gone, some feelings still live on. A face across time, looking back at me through the quiet passing years, across 1,000 memories. A face across time, smiling silently. Different worlds, different lives, yet not so different, it seems. Did they watch the evening sky, wonder where their dreams would fly? Did they laugh and love and wait for moments they could not create? The world has changed in many ways, but hearts still move through hopeful days. And standing here, I start to see how close the distant past can be. The years may carry stories far, but people are who people are. A face across time, looking back at me through the quiet passing years, across 1,000 memories. A face across time, smiling silently. Different worlds, different lives, yet not so different, it seems. Maybe that's the reason why some moments never truly fade. A simple look, a gentle smile can cross the centuries unchanged. A face across time, looking back at me. More than history on a wall, more than something old to see. A face across time, smiling silently. And for a moment here tonight, the distance disappears completely. A quiet smile, a passing glance, a story carried through time.
I walked into a quiet room, not knowing what I'd find. Just another stop along the way, another place in time. Then something caught the morning light and made me look again. A crown of gold behind the glass, unlike anything I'd seen. Not big, not loud, but somehow hard to leave behind. I can't stop looking at it, every little detail shines. Someone made this with their hands more than 1,000 years ago. I can't stop wondering who they were and what they dreamed, standing here in front of me across all this time. The branches reach toward the sky like a tree made out of gold. Simple shapes and careful lines, a story never told. No words are written on its face, no voice explains its past. Yet somehow in the silent room it still has much to say. No magic, no legend, just something beautifully real. I can't stop looking at it, every little detail shines. Someone made this with their hands more than 1,000 years ago. I can't stop wondering who they were and what they dreamed, standing here in front of me across all this time. Before I came to Korea, I didn't know this story. Now it's one I'll always remember. I can't stop looking at it, a moment frozen in gold, not inside a history book, but right before my eyes. I can't stop wondering how far a story can travel from ancient Korea to someone like me. A quiet room, a crown of gold, and a memory I'll take home. In a room of quiet light, I find a face that does not speak. No movement, no sound, yet something here is listening. A hand beneath the chin, eyes resting somewhere beyond time. Not searching, not waiting, simply being. And in that gentle smile the world grows still. The noise fades away, the hours slow down. I do not know your thoughts, yet somehow I understand. People pass through these halls, carrying memories and names, but here everything becomes lighter. The curve of a finger, the balance of a pose. Nothing asks for attention, Yet nothing is forgotten, and in that gentle smile the world grows still. The noise fades away, the hours slow down. I do not know your thoughts, yet somehow I understand. 1,000 years have come and gone. Cities have changed, roads have changed, languages have changed, yet this silence remains, and somehow it feels familiar. In that gentle smile, there is no beginning, there is no end, only a quiet moment, held forever, and standing here for just a little while. So am I. No words, no answers, only stillness and a smile.
Beneath the fire, beneath the sky, a bell was born from bronze and time. People gathered, people prayed, hoping its voice would carry far away. And through the years a story remained, soft as the wind calling a name. Some say it was sorrow, some say it was love, folded into the metal and lifted above. And can you hear me across the mountains, across the years? And like a voice upon the wind, a single echo still living here. No one knows what truly happened, no one knows what was lost. Yet every time the bell is heard, the old story returns once more. A mother's wish, a child's name, carried gently through the rain. The bell keeps singing, the night keeps listening, and memory lingers on. And can you hear me voice upon the wind, a single echo still living here. The world has changed, the centuries passed, yet one sound remains floating through time. Not a cry, not a farewell, but a memory refusing to fade. Emil, can you hear me? Beyond the valleys, beyond the hills. Emil, every note remembers a story carried by the wind. One bell, one legend, one endless echo. Emil, Emil.
Behind the glass, I thought I saw a single object, bronze and silent, resting in the light. But as I stood there a little longer, the mountain slowly came alive. Trees and valleys, hidden pathways, stories waiting in the smallest space. A world imagined long before my time, yet somehow still familiar. A dragon watches, a phoenix rises, and the journey begins. Inside this mountain made of bronze, clouds drift across forgotten skies. Birds take flight above the peaks, and rivers wander through the hills. Inside this mountain made of bronze, 1,000 stories breathe as one. A world created by human hands, still alive today. Every figure has a purpose, every detail has a place. Hunters walking, animals resting, life unfolding everywhere. No words remain to tell their story, yet the silence speaks enough. Imagination crossing centuries, meeting mine in this moment. A dragon watches, a phoenix rises, and the journey begins. Inside this mountain made of bronze, clouds drift across forgotten skies. Birds take flight above the peaks,
and rivers wander through the hills inside this mountain made of bronze. 1,000 stories breathe as one, a world created by human hands, still alive today. The incense once rose skyward, carrying hopes into the air. Though the smoke has long since vanished, the dream remains inside this mountain made of bronze. The centuries quietly unfold, a kingdom of imagination, preserved in every curve. Inside this mountain made of bronze, the past and present meet as one, and standing here before it, I become part of the story. A dragon, a phoenix, a mountain, a memory.
I walk through centuries today, golden crowns and ancient dreams, silent smiles and distant echoes, stories resting in between. Now the sunlight fills the hallway and the city comes in view, glass and steel beyond the window, standing where the old ones grew. The past is not behind me, it's walking by my side. Looking out from the museum window, soul stretches toward the sky, ancient stories still unfolding in every street and every life. Looking out from the museum window, the centuries feel close somehow. What I saw inside those galleries is living all around me now. People hurry through the station, cars move softly down the road, yet beneath this modern rhythm flows a much older soul. Every building tells a new story, every face a different song, past and present moving together like they've always belonged. The past is not behind me, it's walking by my side. Looking out from the museum window, soul stretches toward the sky, ancient stories still unfolding in every street and every light. Looking out from the museum window, the centuries feel close somehow. What I saw inside those galleries is living all around me now. Oh, history isn't sleeping inside a room of stone, it's breathing through the city and every step I roam. Oh, looking out from the museum window, I finally understand the story never really ended, it simply changed its hands. Looking out from the museum window, the old and new combine, and somewhere in that meeting place, I leave a piece of mind. A window, a city, a story, still alive. Each block of wood holds a breath of time, carved by hands that never met each other, yet worked as one. Letter by letter, line by line, a world was carefully preserved. Not for glory, not for power, but for memory. When everything was burning, something chose to remain. Words pressed into wood like thoughts pressed into stone, not spoken aloud but always present. 80,000 blocks of memory, waiting in silence, not forgotten, not erased, just carried forward. 80,000 blocks of memory, a human promise to time itself. Storms passed over the mountains, centuries changed their shape, but the words stayed still as if listening to those who would come later. No name remains on every hand that touched the wood, but the effort remains, layered in silence. 80,000 blocks of memory, still speaking softly across the distance of 1,000 years. Not as belief, but as human effort. Ink has faded, wood has aged, but the memory remains.
The King's dream beyond the wall. Across the fields a vision rose, stone by stone against the sky, not built for war alone, but where a nation's hopes could fly. The gates stand proud in morning light, the watchtowers touch the dawn, a dream of wisdom and reform. Long after kings are gone, every brick remembers, every past still leads to a future once imagined beyond the age of kings. Beyond the walls, the dream lives on across the years, through every storm. A city built with hope and heart, a promise shining bright. The King who looked beyond his time still guides us through the night. Engineers and scholars came, drawing plans the world had never seen. Ancient strength and modern thought, together in one dream. The winds of of change were rising, carried through the gates of vision and for generations, not merely for one age. Can you hear the footsteps echo through the stone? The future they imagined has become our own. Beyond the walls, the dream remains. Through countless seasons, through joy and pain, the towers still are watching, the stars still shine above. A monument to courage, to wisdom and to love. The walls endure, the dream survives, and through the centuries, the vision stays alive.
The long road of time, morning sunlight on old stone, a quiet path remains. Many footsteps came before and faded with the rain. The seasons pass in silence. The trees grow tall and wide. Yet every year returns again, like rivers with the tide. Time keeps moving on, but some things never leave. The stories that we carry, the moments we believe. Across the years we travel, across the changing sky, connected by the memories that never say goodbye. The names may not be spoken, the faces may be gone, but traces of their journey still guide us, moving on. The wind among the branches, the shadows in the light, 1,000 ordinary days remembered by the night. We are not alone upon this road we share. Every generation leaves something waiting there. Time keeps moving on, the seasons come and go,
shapes the path we know. Across the years we travel, across the changing sky, connected by the memories that never say goodbye. The road continues forward, the story carries on, and somewhere in the distance another day begins.
No one remembers my name. No one remembers my name. Not the shape of my face, not the sound of my voice. The years carried them away. But one morning a child stands before something I made and stops. I lifted stone, I carved wood, I melted bronze, I worked beneath summer skies and winter winds, never knowing if tomorrow would remember. No one remembers my name, and that is alright. The work remained, the bell still sings, the tower still stands, the story continued without me. Another hand followed mine, then another and another, across centuries. Building, repairing, protecting, a chain with no beginning, no end. Perhaps this is enough, not to be remembered, but to leave behind something worth finding. No one remembers my name, yet here you are, standing before the same stone, listening to the same bell, watching the same sky. Across 1,000 years, the names disappeared, the work remained, and perhaps that was always the dream.